Hello, I have Allagash's Coolship Pêche, which is the peach version. I still think Resurgam, the regular unflavored sort of goose style one, is my favorite. Cerise I liked quite a bit. I did a video review of that recently. I was not impressed by the raspberry one. I can't remember if that's not called framboise. It's called like rosé. I don't even know what it is. But we got the peach one here. This is bottled almost exactly a year ago, and then this is actually shipped to the Boston area, so you might be able to get this in your local shop. It's 6.8% alcohol. Yeah, the fruit ones are a little bit stronger, and yeah, it's your traditional lambic mash and everything, and they ferment it for 2 years in roughly 2 years in wine barrels, and then they add fresh Maine-grown peaches and let it rest for another 5 months. So this is a beer that was in the making for quite a while. Guess I should have unscrewed this before, and they have a nice little Allagash leaf on top there. What I've liked the most about the Coolships is the funk and the low level of acidity. So I'm expecting good things from this one. Ooh, I got a whiff of peach already. I'm using this silly Bud Light Spuds Mackenzie glass because it's sort of the closest I have to a lambic tumbler, I would say. Ooh, it's a little bit dirty, but the carbonation of this lambic beer will definitely deal with that. Yep, it smells like stinky, real stinky peaches already. The aroma's just explosive. Got lots of little bubbles in there, some big ones coming up from the dirtiness of the glass, as you can see. Oh, when you get your nose in there, it's not as stinky as at first when I just got some whiffs, but that smells really nice actually. It's not overwhelming peach, but it's definitely there. It's kind of like peach gummies, and Barnyard is the classic thing, but it also kind of just smells like some dank, sweaty, peachy, like hoppy beer in a way. Yeah, I really like that aroma. It doesn't smell too sour, though. It still my mouth is still a little bit salivating. And smells like it's gonna be real refreshing. Little minerally qualities. Some winey qualities, but mostly peach. It's like peach with a splash of, maybe Vino Verde in there. Yeah, just like a good mixture of tart and rotting peach aroma. A little more sour than I thought it was going to be, but really nice flavor. At first I had that lambic funk, and then it turns into a cleaner, more fruit-forward American wild ale type thing. And still some good tannins in the finish. It gets quite vinous or vinous and tart in the finish. It tastes like, yeah, you bite into a very unripe peach. But it has that nice wild spontaneous fermentation and aged hop quality in there. The aged hop quality isn't too much. It's not quite cheesy. Yeah, they do use aged whole leaf hops, which is also the traditional thing to do with lambic, because you can use a whole bunch of them and they add their preservative properties. So yeah, this will stay good in the bottle for a very, very long time. But when you age them, you don't get as much hop character and aroma, but there is kind of like a weird old cheesy sort of thing you get from aged hops. Though that is not too super strong in this. It's stronger in Resurgam, I think. And this one, it's quite peachy. The mouthfeel is pretty full. It is 6.8%, which is stronger than your average lambic, but the best lambics are usually really dry, and only like 5%, but manage to have a pretty full, almost soft mouthfeel. Whereas so many acidic beers and acidic things in general have a thinner mouthfeel, but There's something about the tannins and the blending that makes it so it can have a big mouthfeel. This is really nice. But now the very sour peachiness is kind of overtaking some of the other subtle characteristics that make it closer to a real lambic beer. So it's not my favorite. I might even put Cerise in front of this one and then Resorghum. But it's a really good beer. It's one of the more unique American sour peach beers I've had. Deserves definitely like a 4, close to a 4.5, I'd say. Yeah, especially this would be really good in the summertime, I would say. The Cerise is maybe better for the winter. All right, that's it. Bye.